don't know that they'd be there for us. They're not there for us on Iceland, that I can tell you. I mean, our stock market took the first dip yesterday because of Iceland. So Iceland's already cost us a lot of money. But that dip is peanuts compared to what it's gone up.
As is the norm, Donald Trump confused the countries of Iceland and Greenland multiple times when discussing which place he'd like to colonize next.
There for us. They're not there for us on Iceland, that I can tell you. I mean, our stock market took the first dip yesterday because of Iceland. So Iceland's already cost us a lot of money.
I mean, what are we doing here, man?
Doing it, I'm helping Europe, I'm helping NATO, and I've until the last few days when I told them about Iceland, they loved me. They called me daddy, right, last time. A very smart man said, he's our daddy. He's running it. I was like running it. I went from running it to being a terrible human being.
How are any Americans proud of this display?
Then after the war, which we won it big. Without us, right now, you'd all be speaking German and a little Japanese, perhaps. After the war, we gave Greenland back to Denmark. How stupid were we to do that? But we did it. But we gave it back. But how ungrateful are they now?
This should be an alarm for many, and yet somehow, in some world, rather this world, it's just not. In other parts around the globe,
already clarified our positions on Greenland multiple times. The international law based on the purposes and principles of the UN Charter is the foundation of the existing international order. It must be safeguarded. We urge the US side to stop using the so-called China threat to use as a pretext to gain selfish gains.
You heard that right. When the NBA played in London, one fan yelled, "Leave Greenland alone." The Guardian has more. Actor Vanessa Williams was performing the Star Spangled Banner before the Orlando Magic played the Memphis Grizzlies at the O2 Arena. And that heckle took place. The intervention drew a round of applause and cheers from sections of the crowd. In another paragraph, this week, Donald Trump threatened a 25% tariff on a slew of European countries, including the United Kingdom, unless the United States is allowed to purchase Greenland. On Saturday, the president said he would place a 10% tariff on Germany, the UK, Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, plus the Netherlands and Finland, beginning on the 1st of February, unless his ridiculous demands were met. He added the tariff will increase to 25% on the 1st of June. So why exactly is he doing this? It's simple.
Following President Donald Trump's initial interest in the U.S. acquiring control of Greenland, some of the world's wealthiest individuals, including Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, and Michael Bloomberg, started making significant investments in the mineral-rich island just months later. Ronald Lauder, heir to the Estee Lauder fortune, is credited with proposing the idea of acquiring Greenland to Trump during his first term, as confirmed by former White House National Security Advisor John Bolton to Forbes. Lauder has since invested in an unprofitable Greenlandic freshwater bottling company, per the Danish newspaper Politiken. Since 2019, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, and Michael Bloomberg have invested in Kobold Metals, an AI-powered exploration company searching Greenland for valuable rare earth minerals used in electronic devices. The OpenAI CEO Sam Altman became an investor in Kobold in 2022. Billionaire Elon Musk has also repeatedly supported US annexation of Greenland. In early 2021, PayPal and Palantir tech titan Peter Thiel funded the startup Praxis, which aims to build a technologically advanced quote-unquote freedom city on the island.
Greenland, like Venezuela, has significant oil and mineral wealth that Trump wants. Greenland has massive deposits of rare earth minerals that the United States currently has to depend on China for, resources that US tech and energy companies would love to get their hands on as they seek to massively expand and profit off of artificial intelligence. And the US government thinks that Greenland likely has large oil and gas deposits off its coastline, but the government of Greenland has stopped giving out licenses for oil and gas exploration. And recently they stopped a lot of mining exploration too, due to environmental concerns. So if Greenland was in US hands, these roadblocks to US companies would disappear. Companies working in Greenland are already seeing a boost at the suggestion of US control. Critical metals and energy transition minerals stock both jumped over 25% just this week. Big tech billionaires like Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates are already invested in companies like Cobalt Metals, which holds mining rights in Western Greenland and secured $500 million in new funding right when Trump got back into office.
Trump would also write in a Truth Social post, "The United States needs Greenland for the purpose of national security," which, to be clear, is false. He'd claim that Russia and China will take over the absent American action. Anything less than that is unacceptable, he said. Meanwhile, the White House has suggested that trying to buy the island from Denmark or even deploying the U.S. military is perhaps well within reach.
50% of the global media is owned by these billionaires. 9 out of the 10 biggest social media platforms are again owned by the same billionaires. And 8 of the 10 biggest AI initiatives are again owned by the same billionaires. So what you're seeing is they have enormous power of shaping narratives, of ensuring how politics is going to be run. And it doesn't stop here. They're able to twist policies. We have seen what happened when we saw Trump, a billionaire president, coming in, initially backed by the richest man in the world for many months, with some billionaires sitting in his cabinet. The first big thing they do is to slash taxes for the super rich. So this is the story of how economic policies get twisted. But let's juxtapose this. I've already talked about hunger, I've already talked about poverty, but when you actually see slashing of taxes, and this is not just a phenomena in the US, it's happening globally. On the other hand, you don't have enough resources to invest in basic services like education and health. So what we're seeing is governments are making a massive mistake.
Billionaires. That's it. It's capitalism, unregulated, and billionaire donors who will likely give Trump a few crumbs of their ginormous earth-shattering cookie. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.